Grand Sunday. This is Diva Divine Needle. Happy Easter. Happy Ishtar and the rising of the phoenix. So they were telling me yesterday I needed to do a reading today. It needs to be totally different. Grand rising. The sun is rising right now. The phoenix rising. Doing fantastic. It is a absolutely beautiful morning. And as the sun's rising, I'm supposed to be doing this reading. And it's totally different than any reading I've done before. It's going to be about the phoenix rising. And we're going to look at the divine feminine and the divine masculine today. And yeah, the layout will be in a phoenix. Indeed. It's going to be a very interesting reading because I've never done this before. So hang on to your girdles and jock straps. Let's see what we get. This ought to be interesting. When it's all said and done, this will be the phoenix rising. And you'll see what I mean as we get there. Anyway, sip of Joe with a little cream or a lot of cream. You see a little tiny flick of coffee grind floating in my coffee. All right. So, divine feminine's left wing. The right wing will be the divine masculine. We're going to look at the topic of the reading, and then we're going to go out into the energy and the path and the result of that path. Okay? This is going to be really interesting. This is not a spread ever done that I'm aware of. I just made it up. So, we're going to, do a really interesting reading here, and I can't wait. It should be pretty profound. I'm going to push cards off to the side. Divine feminine will be done with heaven and earth. Divine masculine will be done with spirit keepers. And the head of the reading will be done with cloister. So the head of the reading will be with a round card. And that's going to be our topic energy, basically. The head. What is the head saying between the divine feminine and masculine, basically? So the topic. Okay. This is going to be a fun reading. I just feel it in my bones. By the way, we have a new moon in Aries coming up on the 11th. Don't fear the 11s, the divine feminine and masculine. It also talks about the 11s are the Aquarius. That's the 11th house. Don't fear the 11s. Really important number. It's interesting because my degrees in Aquarius is master number 1133. Don't fear the 11s. Okay, so we're going to look at the topic energy between the two of them, where their minds are, and then branch out. Here we go. And there goes the shiver me timbers. Ooh, okay. So, the topic. Or overall energy between the divine feminine and masculine. Overall energy between the divine feminine and masculine. overall energy. Okay. Looking good. Seven of Pentacles is the head of the reading. I'm going to put it all the way down here. Harvest. The seeds planted for the future and the patience waiting for that harvest to happen. Looks like a good topic. Okay, let's get into Divine Feminine's path. Or actually their current energy. The Divine Feminine's current energy. Divine Feminine's current energy. Divine Feminine's current energy. They gave us two. Oh wow. And it's two aces. That, if that isn't profound, I don't know what is. They gave us two aces. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. So the Divine Feminine right now is in the energy of it's interesting because both of these are Neptune. One's, yeah. Huh. I'm totally fascinated. Anyway, the Ace of Pentacles is abundance in the spiritual, material, brand new beginnings, basically. Brand new beginnings. Spiritual, material, and love for themselves overflowing. The divine is handing in this giant new beginning, and it's big for the Divine Feminine. All right. Let's see how the Divine Masculine's looking. The Divine Feminine card's over. This is for the Divine Masculine. Their energy for the Divine Masculine. Okay. The energy for the Divine Masculine. Energy for the Divine Masculines. Energy for the Divine Masculine. Energy for the Divine Masculine. What is the energy of the Divine Masculine? They got two cards too. The Divine Masculine. Yeah, the Lover's card. And the Shining Winds. That is the Knight of Swords. So the Divine Masculine is carrying the energy of the Lover's card and moving swiftly with the energy of air in truth and clarity. This can be decisions and moving forward with it, with that clarity. Major decision point and moving forward towards the Divine Feminine. Okay. We got another wing. Okay. Looking good. See that cup? She's got the cup. The Divine Feminine has the cup. That cup is the mirror's well. It's all about wisdom. And the arrow pointing at the cup really sets off the fact that we have the cup right here in the Divine Feminine. Can't make that up. The divine feminine is the cup, the Holy Grail, right? It's where the waters are. Good to see all of you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. This is totally different. Never done it. And we're doing the Phoenix Rising. Whew. Okay. Now we're going to look at what the path should be from this topic. This is the topic point. What should the divine feminine path be? What should the divine feminine's path be? What should the divine feminine's path be? The divine feminine's path. They gave us 3. Queen of Swords. 3 of Swords. It's all about the swords for the divine feminine. And here we go. A duplicate. Knight of Swords. Okay, divine feminine, your path. You need to step into the energy of the Queen of Swords. This is very balanced. Minor Arcana Justice card energy. Very fair, balanced, but cutting out what no longer serves you. What no longer serves you is the past heartbreaks. Those dings in your energy field from the past heartbreaks, you've got to get rid of those. You got to clear them so that you can truly join with your divine masculine. And moving forward with that sword, that truth and that clarity. And just like he is, he's moving forward with that sword. So you need to play some catch up here, okay? Because the divine masculine's already there. You need to go into this energy. This is your path. Pull that up a little bit. There we go. This is what the divine feminine needs to take care of. Get a box of Kleenex, cry it out, whatever it takes. Get it out of your energy field. Okay? The truth will set you free, I just heard. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the divine masculine's path. What should the divine masculine's path be? What should the divine masculine's path be? What should the divine masculine's path be? So we can rise like the phoenix, right? The divine masculine's path. What should his path be? Okay. He got 2, it would appear. The divine masculine's path is power and authority of earth. This is the queen of earth. This is somebody that stands self-assured in themselves, very grounded, takes good care of themselves, has the apple in their hand. And the reason the apple is in the hand is because they know about the wisdom about the cup. And the captor, 8 of Swords, This card is generally feeling bound by the threads of fate, but it feels like, the earth energy, being grounded to the earth. Paying attention to the dreams too. So the divine masculine needs to pay attention to their dreams, not only the ones that you have at night, but your dreams. What is your reality of earth? What does earth look like? In your vision, as far as what would be perfect? Perfected earth, the purple Gaia. So paying attention to your dreams for the divine masculines. Waking and sleeping. Focus in on your dreams about how the earth should be, the new earth. Okay. Move these down a little bit. All right. What can the divine feminine expect if they get rid of these past heartbreaks and move forward in truth and clarity? Fast moving energy, by the way. What can the divine feminine expect as a result? What can the divine feminine expect as a result? What can the divine feminine expect as a result? Clearing that sorrow. Equal reciprocity and being able to give to others. That's a big deal. Also, you see the Lady Justice scales in her hand too. Balance giving and receiving. But the ability to help others, I feel like. With a mended heart. It's hard to help others without that. And what can the divine masculine expect if he pays attention to his path? If he tends the path, tending the garden, right? What can the divine masculine expect from this path? What can the divine masculine expect if he adheres to this path? Strength. Strength, fortitude, love, compassion. It's being fussy, focus. Because the light's changing in here as the sun's rising, so strength, fortitude, I can't help but notice the two snakes intertwined on the Force card. Um, that is the card of Leo, too. So the strength to overcome anything in their path, and the divine feminine having balance and equal reciprocity is the result of sticking to path. The dreams, um, oh, okay. So with the Force card, it definitely feels like literally like the force, the energy, the magnitude in their abilities, I have a feeling. And the divine feminine, perhaps a balancing of their abilities. Okay, so we're going to look at, we're going to do a little clarifying. Okay, can you tell us a little bit more about the overall energy of the divine masculine? This decision or moving forward with their love. Can you tell us a little bit more about this? A little bit more about divine masculine's energy here that he's carrying. The Hermit. The Hermit's going in to gain the Light of the Star card. That is the wisdom attained from the cup. So they're basically backing up the whole cup theme of the wisdom to come out with the light to guide others. Very interesting. All right. On the divine masculine's path, the ebony shield and the captor. Anything additional on the captor and the ebony shield for the divine masculine? Anything additional for the divine masculine on the ebony shield and the captor, their path? Got a couple of cards I wanted to stick. Okay, the captor. It is about paying attention to your dreams. On the ebony shield and the captor, we have the Knight of Swords, the Empress, and the Four of Swords. So a repeater again, the Knight of Swords is out yet again. Fast forward moving energy. Truth and clarity. The Empress card, that's mothering energy. And Four of Swords, the resting card. So paying attention to your dreams and staying very grounded. You have the ebony shield, which is the Queen of Earth, the Empress, more Queen of Earth, Empress of Earth energy. So definitely paying attention to your dreams, whether they're waking or your sleeping dreams or your waking dreams. They're going to provide you with this truth and clarity for you to move forward. And it's going to help your creativity in doing this. Whatever your dream is, it will help the creativity moving forward. Okay. And the Strength card. Anything further on the Strength card for the Divine Masculine? Anything further on the Strength card as far as their outcome? The Hierophant. That is being a wise teacher. And it's all about moving forward in truth and clarity. So, a wise teacher of the truth and clarity. Okay. Very, and the strength to be that wise teacher. Because see all these books piled up? You've learned a lot and you can pass on that knowledge. You have the keys. The Hierophant card, Taurus. Nice. All right. On the Divine Feminine, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, their overall energy, this beginning energy, with overwhelming love and abundance in the material spiritual. Anything further on that? Anything further on that? Anything further on the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles for the Divine Feminine? Yep. Five of Swords. That feels like yeah, that is literally the Take No Prisoners card. You've got a brand new beginning, so don't let anything stop you. Take no prisoners. Okay, for the Divine Feminine on her path, this Knight of Swords, Sorrow, and Queen of Swords. Any further information on that? Tower. Okay, evidently there could be some sort of moment that caused you some sorrow in the past. The tower happens when you're rerouted, basically. And so some sort of sorrow in the past created tower energy. And it broke down your foundation to the core. And you got to figure out what that is. You got to figure out what the tower is all about. And I'm going to move my coffee cup because I'm going to need the room. Yes. All right. I have a funny feeling this is going to be a good tower. However, it just occurred to me. Break. So take it how it resonates. But I'm going to see if there's anything additional on the tower. Anything additional on this tower? Anything additional on the tower? Anything additional on the Tower? I don't think so. I think, well, okay. Hangman. Energy. A higher, wider perspective. So Major Arcana. So 2 Major Arcana on clarifying. So something that's had you stuck, that broke your heart. You're going to get a higher, wider perspective over what this Tower is. I feel like it's something that's going to enlighten you about something that broke your heart. Okay. And anything additional about material success for the Divine Feminine up here on the outcomes? Anything additional on the material success for the Divine Feminine for her result? King of Swords. And move that too. Okay. King of Swords. That's somebody that rules with their intellect, super fair, very articulate. That is the scientist intellectual of the kings. So the result will be, not only do you have the Queen of Swords here, but you have the King of Swords energy. So lots of air going on over here and lots of earth going on over here. That's telling. That's very telling. Anything else on the material success card for the Divine Feminine? Anything else? Anything else? Queen of Wands. Passionately going after what you want. Keep in mind the King of Swords carries that sword, the truth and clarity with them, and they go after what they want because they're in balance after they get through this tower that and the sorrow and cutting out what no longer serves. Higher, wider perspective over the whole situation. Interesting. Okay. Oh, and a card got left behind on the desk. One card. And I just turned over the bottom. Ace of Swords. New beginnings. So we got 3 of the aces on the ground. We got Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles here. Ace of Swords here. And the one that got left behind. 6 of Pentacles. Repeater. Equal give and take, balance between the feminine and masculine, and moving forward with the Sword of Destiny. That is the crown. So rulership. Equal give and take and balance. Okay, I like that. Now I'm going to flip over the bottom of the deck for the Divine Feminine. We have the Magician. The Divine Feminine has the Magician. And let's see, where should I put that? We'll go up here with it. And the Divine Masculine, what is at the bottom of the deck for him? Page of Cups. I'm making wings. This is the phoenix rising. Okay. Page of Cups. That's offering messages of love. And the female, divine feminine, manifestation energy. Because as she feels these cups that the divine masculine has, she'll be able to manifest her heart out because that cup is right there. See? Interesting. You have the Emperor energy right below on the divine feminine's energy. And let's just take a peek here. The Hector, take no prisoners. They're telling both of you guys, don't take any prisoners. In your movement forward, you have a path, a specific path that you're supposed to be working on, divine masculine and divine feminine. And it's about your dreams and your wishes and manifesting it. And also getting rid of past hurts and pains. Getting that stuff off your plate, right? Okay, I'm going to take some last additional, hey, Grand Rising, everyone. Some additional messages. It is Easter, Ishtar, the Phoenix Rising. Additional messages. Additional messages for this reading. Additional messages for this reading. You need extra messages for the divine feminine and masculine. Okay. The spirit of gratitude and close encounters. Oh, it's interesting. Waking with the spirit of gratitude every day. Notice the person's head here, and looks like the lotus blossom or a blossom here, just above the head and right at the crown, or right at the third eye and the crown. Waking with gratitude every day. And close encounters. It's funny because you see the two butterflies here. To me, that represents the divine feminine and masculine. The divine feminine's trapped in a cage. It feels like this sorrow card over here. And the divine masculine's doing what he can to help get her out of that cage. And also, it represents energy between the two of them, the close encounters that they have with each other. And that feels like it helps wake up some of this third eye crown energy. Breaks down to a 7, breaks down to a 1, a 10, completion. Ooh, and any final cards? Any final cards? Well, 2 just popped off the top here. So in the interest of the spirit of pairs, we've got 2 cards. Spirit of pairs definitely on the cards. And see the separation of the 2? The sun and the moon. Because the twins are the sun and the moon. Divine masculine, divine feminine are represented here too. Interesting that the goddess is represented there by the pentacle at the top. Look at all the little hearts. So, reflecting each other. So, let's take a look at what it says. A beautiful, inspired idea floats through pathways of light, waiting for the right moment to enter your mind and heart. The wonderful idea that stems from your soul will grow and blossom if you nurture it. The nurturing card. Planting your seeds for the future, right? And remember paying attention to your dreams, inner and outer. Keep it safe within your inner world until it's ready to manifest in your outer world. A period of great fulfillment and accomplishment follows. That's for the divine masculine. Because it's talking about the ideas and dreams, right? Let's take a look at this one. Within each of us, there is a yin and yang, feminine and masculine, passive and active. To have inner harmony, strive to balance all aspects of who you are. Major balance card, balancing aspects over here. This is definitely Divine Feminine's card. To align with your true nature, love, accept, and embrace yourself totally and completely. The Holy Grail card, Ace of Cups. That's loving yourself 100%. Learning to do that. Love and accept, embrace yourself totally and completely. And you guys will manifest your dreams, including Purple Gaia. That's how this phoenix rises on this Easter, Ishtar. Whew. And this card, it just keeps screaming at me. It screamed at me when I picked up the deck, and it is now. This feels like a firework going off, like the phoenix rising and exploding. And almost feels like a dandelion, when it goes to seed. That energy, the seeding energy down here at the head of the phoenix. We're going to read it. That you are dearly loved is an eternal truth for the grand cosmic scheme of things. Only love is real, and only love will remain forever within our hearts. Love does not judge you. It just unconditionally loves you. It is true wisdom of consciousness. Seek shelter in love, and you shall hear the song of spirits and be guided by its sacred sound. What an amazing way to end this reading. Oh, I love it. That is so cool. So the phoenix rising, that's what the paths are to make it happen. And the balance, truth and clarity, the crown, moving forward, balanced. So it looks like the divine feminine has work to do. The divine masculine, it seems like he's a little ahead of the divine feminine, which is a change of pace, right? He's outpaced her somehow, probably because of this sorrow thing. He's managed to outpace her a bit because she hasn't cleared that. She needs to cut out what no longer serves her. Yep. You guys will know what that is. You'll know what it's about. It's different for everybody. But I thought this would be a really, and look at the colors we got. We got Easter eggs going on up here. I love it. It's so awesome. Anyway, yeah, I hope this helps the divine feminine, divine masculine, and all of you. Remember, you contain both of these, so you could relate with both sides of this phoenix rising. Okay. Whew! What fun doing a whole different spread, completely different. That was pretty cool, right? Yeah, and that energy definitely can be inside of each of you. You can manifest your absolute dreams of what purple Gaia is supposed to be. All right, guys. That is the Easter Ishtar reading and the Phoenix Rising reading. I do hope you have an absolutely beautiful, beautiful day today. And keep these things in mind as you go about your path ahead, because I think a lot of these things will exactly play out. And the divine feminine energy, the wounding from the past, is what the name of the game is right now, clearing it. The divine masculine is going to help you uncage. He's going to help you break free from that cage. He's got the keys. He's got the Hierophant card up here. He's got the keys. He can unlock you from the cage. Okay? Anyway, take care. Have a good one. And I believe Nell and I are going to be streaming later together. So if you're looking for those readings, personal card pulls, that'll happen later today. I'm not sure what time. So click the little bell so you get notified when we go live. And if you want a personal private video reading, the information's down in the description. Anyway, have a fantastic day, guys. Bye.